Hey everyone, so to display text on the Tkinter window, we just have learned about the create text function in Canvas, but we also have label and message to print a message on the screen to get text on screen. So we haven't discussed that yet. That's what we are going to talk about today. We will learn about the label and message widgets. There is just a little difference between label and message. Let's write some code to check that out. So from Tkinter, import star, and I'll have my window, write win tk brackets. I'll give it a title. I'll write win.title display text. Let the title be display text. Now I'm gonna add my widget, that is message, and I'll give in a variable. I'll write my message equals message. And where do I want that? I want it on the main screen. So I'll write win, comma, what is the text that we want to display? So the text equals hello everyone, kindly pay attention, we are learning Tkinter. Cool. And then we'll give in a background color. I'll write bg equals pink. Okay, then I'll give in an aspect. So aspect is the ratio. So basically it's aspect ratio. It's the ratio of width and height in percent. The default is 150, which means the width would be 50% greater than the height of the message box. So you can think of on your own what aspect you would give in. I will give in an aspect of 500, and then I will give in border width. It will be 5, bd equals 5. I'll also give in a type of border, relief equals ridge. I'll give in a padding, pad x equals 10, just along the x-axis. Okay, also the foreground, let it be dark blue. Fine. I can also give in a font, let it be ink free 14 and italic. So that's the way you can give in a font. That's how you describe a font in Tkinter. Then you can just look up what all arguments you can give in for message. So we have already described master. We have not talked about anchor. So anchor is used to decide where the text should be placed in the message widget. It can be north, northeast, the top right corner, east, southeast, south, southwest, or center. The default is center. Do not get confused between justify and anchor. Anchor is for position, whereas justify is like alignment. Okay. Then we have aspect. We just discussed it. We have decided the background and border and font foreground color too. We know about justify. We can give in a padding, pad y and pad x. We know about relief. We know about text. And you can also give in the width, but I have not given it. That's fine. I have already given in the aspect. Then I'll get to the label. I'll write label equals label. So for the master, it would be win again. And then text, let it be label widget does not allow multiple lines. Okay, so this is a fact. Label widget would not let you get a long text in several lines. There is no line wrap-up option. So it'll just cut off the text that does not fit into the specified height and width. So if you have mentioned a smaller size, the text will just disappear and not all the text would appear on the screen. Cool. So this is one difference between message and label widget. There are many, but this is a major one. Then I will give in the border size, let it be 8. Let the background be sky blue. And I'll have a cursor for this. Let the cursor be cross. Foreground, let it be yellow. And I'll also give in a font here. I'll write Georgia 18 italic. Relief raised. Height, let it be 2. And I'll not give in the width. Let the label widget decide it on its own according to the text. Now I'll pack this, but first I'll pack the label, then I'll pack the message. Okay. Now let's see if the packing order affects the order of display, or is it the order of defining the widgets that decide in which order the widgets would be displayed. So I'll write down label.pack. I'll simply use pack, and then I'll also pack the message widget dot pack. Now I will call the main loop win.main loop. Fine. Let's check out how the label and message widgets work.